Hello everyone, Brian here. Welcome back to Brian's Vault. I'd like to take a moment to say something about this channel. As you saw in the opening, it's a new look. I was originally going to have this channel just be 100% scratch building and dioramas. But those take so long, the scratch building part of it takes so long. So I decided to make this channel a little bit of everything. Scratch building, dioramas, kits, custom builds, scrap builds, that sort of thing. So let's get into it. We're back with the Sandcrawler, and I have made some progress on it, and I will get a closer zoom in on it. So as you can see, I have added stuff, and let me turn it around so you can get a better look. Hopefully you can see it. So as you see, there is an engine on the bottom and another engine on the bottom, a couple piles of scrap to the side. Then this top bay, we have scrap metal leaning up against the wall, scrap metal in a pile, and a little pile of tiny engine parts, a little railing in front, and this little control thing right here is a controller for a crane. Now that crane that I'm talking about will be an add-on that I put in for mine, which that little white strip that you see right here will be the crane. And the purpose of that will be to get stuff from the bottom to the top. And that's what this is for. That's what controls a crane. And here is the crane that will get attached to it. Of course, I have to trim it down, but that's the crane for it. And also, as you can see, I have added all the lights to the bottom of it. There's a total of 11 lights. I've got all the wiring all done. And all those lights will be going up. All those lights will be going up each post, which there's holes already pre-made into them to put them up there, but I will do that off camera because it's going to take me a minute to get them all in there, and I'm not quite ready to attach that floor yet. Now, what else I've done is on this back piece that I talked about on my last video that goes back here. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but if you can see right along the edge here, there are holes in it. Same with two of these pieces. There are holes in it going all the way across. And I don't know if you can see them, but those are the ones that go across here from this floor to this floor. And those holes are for those railings that I made to put on, which I will attach those on later once those floors are permanently in place. And during some downtime, I was doing some research because I was curious about if there was any other type of sand crawlers besides just the regular big sand crawler that's full-blown production. And I did find out, according to Google, in the Star Wars universe world, there were other sand crawlers that were smaller, that are basically non-production. They just drive around picking up scrap, going around trading, doing what they do with it. So this sand crawler, I decided that's what I'm going to make this one. Not a full-blown production thing. It's going to be more like a scrap picker-upper, collecting scrap to trade, sell, all that kind of stuff. Now, it will have a little bit of production in it, which will be this. This right here, which is my ore grinder that I showed you in a previous video. Now, as you can see, the belt, all those little gray specks inside here, those are gray ore, which are heading up into the crusher. This belt, all by itself, same thing, except it's smaller ore, already been crushed. And this is going to get set up right here, which I'm going to do right now on camera. But before I do that, there is also this, a pile of gray ore, which take that off, which goes right in here. That's how it's going to be set up. This is the power box for this. And that gets set up right in there just like that, which I will glue, which I'm going to glue in right now. But first, before I glue that in, I'm going to put the pile of ore in. Okay, pile of ore is in. All right, I got my glue on there and get it in the right right spot, which is right about there. And that's the wall that I showed you in a previous video that I did, which goes right there. And I will put up on the screen what I was talking about, the different Sandcrawler. There's only two that I found. Okay. So the ore crusher is in. So instead of this, like I said, instead of this being a full-blown production area, it's going to be more like a scrapper, picking up scrap. So I haven't decided how exactly I'm going to do all this. I might put a bunch of bays in here maybe with different types of scrap in it and stuff like that, but I haven't come to that part yet. And this back part back here, originally I called it the engine room, but the engine doesn't actually start until up on the top right here, above here. So down here, I'm not sure. It's probably going to be, oh, I don't know, maybe more scrap room, or maybe machinery that runs and powers the thing. I really don't know yet, but I will do it as I go. So anyway, there you have it, guys. The ore crusher's in. Now you know what I'm going for. Just a scrap picker upper. And the second floor that goes right here is ready to go in when I'm ready. Got the lights on it, it's painted on the bottom. All the wires hooked up, ready to go in the posts and up through the top. So with that said, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and leave your comments. And I'll see you later.